Di has said, for my membership that I've just launched, woohoo! Well done, Di. Party dance. I want to make sure that I've got all of my automations working in your back end. Can you tell me what workflows I need for a membership? Yes! I love this. So I've made a note on here. They're basically, if you're running a membership, who actually out of interest is running a membership subscription of any kind or plans to in 2026? Yeah. Okay, this same process applies actually regardless of what you're selling, but there are two workflows that you must have in place if you're running a membership. In fact, I'm going to throw in a third because I like to over deliver over here, and you all need to have these workflows anyway, and they're already made for you, you'll be pleased to know. Robin, I can see that you've got your hand up. Are you okay for me to continue with this bit and come back to you? The hand's gone down. Okay, I'll carry on. The third one is an abandoned cart sequence. So what I'm going to show you today, you have all of these templates already in your account because I've already made them for you. You're welcome. These are not GHR workflows, by the way. They're ones that Sarah made with her own bare hands. You need to have, if you sell anything at all, whether it's a $1 book, whether it's even a freebie, whether it's a coaching call, whether it's a retreat, whether it's a course, coaching program, membership, if it's a done for you service, whatever, you must have for every single thing that you sell, you must have what's called an order fulfillment workflow. And that's exactly what the template is already called inside your account. Order fulfillment. This is the thing that actually does the admin of delivering the thing to them or the instructions to them or the next steps to them, whatever it might be. It's the thing that tags them, scores them, organizes them in your CRM. It is basically the big daddy automation that stops you having to do all admin whatsoever. Then we have what's called the membership reminder sequence. Again, there is a template in there already, but I'm going to show it to you now. And then you also, basically all the membership reminder sequence does is just send them a monthly email and just says, hey, don't forget you've got X, Y, and Z coming up this month. Just goes around in a loop-de-loop every 30 days. And then of course, for anything that you sell, anything at all, you all need an abandoned cart sequence, which we've already made for you because the abandoned cart sequence is going to make sure that all of the people who forget to buy your thing are chased after and recovered. Now, this is a real statistic. Over 80% of people abandon a checkout when they go to buy something for all kinds of reasons. Oh, maybe not. Oh, not sure. Oh, if it's a scam. Ah, the cat's on fire. For whatever reason. For me, it's normally like, where the F is my credit card? No idea. So what you want to have in place is an abandoned cart automation because statistics show that you can recover up to 90% of your lost sales just from people abandoning the cart by having this turned on. And we've done the hard work. So everything that you sell, a delivery or fulfillment workflow, you might want some kind of automation if there is a subscription and a abandoned cart workflow. So let me show you where to find them and just briefly explain what they do behind the scenes. I won't spend too much time on this because I've got lots of other training on these, but just to answer the question specifically that we've got here for a membership, I want to show you the membership one too. So you go to automated workflows. And you will, by the way, find lots and lots of templates that we've made for you. There's heaps in here, but the one that you're specifically looking for first is the order fulfillment. So just go to the search bar and type in order, and you will find a couple of order fulfillments we've made. I have actually made you one for Black Friday, if anyone's doing that, but there's also just a standard purchase confirmation / order fulfillment. They're exactly the same, guys. I've just named one Black Friday just to help people who are specifically looking for Black Friday. They're exactly the same. So what this is you are telling the system when somebody buys the thing from me, then can we make sure that we do stuff like turn off their unsubscribe? Because if someone's bought something from you and they've unsubscribed in the past, they're not going to receive your emails. So we just automatically turn their email subscription back on because we're assuming if they've bought something from us, they want to hear from us. We also can do things like move them to the right stage in our customer journey. There is a whole video on what customer journeys mean, what they are, how they work, and how you set them up. Just go to YouTube and type in Techmatics customer journey. And I've done a really deep tutorial on what that means. I don't have time to cover that today, but this is the step where you can move them from a lead to being a buyer, basically. We also might want to add points to our contacts. I do recommend contact scoring. What this means is every time someone buys something from you, you might want to give them a point or a number of points that reflect the number of dollars they've given you. Because over time, what this does behind the scenes is all of your contacts start developing points against their name, and you can filter all of your contacts based on the number of points they have. So how cool will it be? Like, I'm filming this as we are coming up to Christmas, for instance. I might filter all of my contacts based on the highest score. And maybe I could say to the team, anyone who's got more than 1,000 points, send them a bottle of wine. Anyone who's got more than 500 points, let's send them a Techmatics pen and a handwritten letter from Sarah. Anyone who's got, you get the point. So this is how you can start using points to determine who your VIPs are, if you're giving out special coupons, if you're going to give them special invites to events that you've got, whatever it might be. This is a really smart way to determine how you organize your top spending people on your list. And of course, anyone who's got no points, that's going to tell us who we need to outreach to. Maybe we might get our AI bot in the system to start reaching out to them. Maybe we want to say to the system where we have an automation, anyone who has 0 points, send them this email. Anyone who has 0 points, get the AI voice agent to phone them and see if there's anything we can do to help them. What's your biggest need right now? Can I put you in an appointment on Sarah's calendar so that you can maybe have a strategy call with her? Your AI voice agent can phone them and do that for you. What? All in Techmatics. Amazing. So as we go through the order confirmation, you might want to add tags. Please make sure you always add a mailing list tag. This mailing list tag is the most important tag you add to any workflow. If someone's bought something from you, booked an appointment with you, opted into a freebie with you, they must have this tag, which is why I've made the template for you so you can't forget it. The reason why you want a mailing list tag is to make sure that these people get added to your mass mailing list, so that these are the people that will receive your mass mails, your marketing campaigns, and all that kind of stuff. Because you could have hundreds and thousands of contacts in your system, but you only want to be emailing the people who have opted in to receive those mass mails. This is the difference in Techmatics. This is a customer record management system and a database storage system, and it's a mass marketing system too. And those contacts need to be separated, right? Not everyone who's a contact has opted in to receive mails, which is why we have a mailing list. Anyone who's bought something from you goes on it. All right, then you have a section here where if you had a course or a portal of resources, downloads, then you grant them access to that. Then you have your email, which is, woohoo, here's your thingy. There's a template in there for you, just press edit. You might want to wait for a few days, then you might want to send them another email, so you can press the plus button, send them an email. You might want to upload a voicemail recording that sends a text message to them. So much more things you can do, but I'm just going to show you the basic template. What I do recommend you do is, if you're new to this, just book an hour with one of my tech experts and they can set up all your automations for you in 1 hour, right? These are not difficult to edit. I'm pretty sure you could get your order confirmation and your monthly reminder and your abandoned cart automation done in one call. It's $50 to have it all done, and you know that it's all working, you know that it's all triggered properly, you know that you haven't missed any steps. So that's the first automation that all of you must have for anything that you sell whatsoever. The second one I want to share with you is, let's go to the abandoned cart one next. So again, all you got to do is go into workflows and type in abandon or aban, and you'll find a couple of abandoned cart sequences that we've made for you. They're all the same. I've just called one Black Friday so it's easier, but they're all pretty much identical. Now here's the abandoned cart one. All we've got to do is say to the system, again, here's the thing I was trying to sell that somebody almost purchased, right? There it is. All you've got to do is just tell the system what product or which funnel it was. Then you simply, this is already made. It just says wait for 20 minutes and the system will actually check for you, did they buy or did they not buy? And if they haven't, they didn't buy, we're going to then send them one of these messages. So delete the ones that you don't want, all right? If you don't want to send them a voicemail, delete it. If you don't want to send them an SMS because you haven't got a phone number connected, press delete. But basically, the only thing you need to worry about is the email. So what do you want it to say? You could write here, oh no, I saw that you were going to go and buy my Legends Lab workshop, but you didn't. Here's the link to go back and buy it. Or, oh no, I see that you didn't buy my new lipstick range. Here's a 10% coupon if you go back and buy it now. So these are all the things that you can do in the abandoned cart sequence to get people to go back and purchase the offer. And then finally, we have that membership reminder automation. Now these can all look all different states. Oh, let me go to the main Homepage. Membership. Maybe I don't have it in here. Maybe there isn't a template. Cool, I have to build one from scratch for you. Awesome. Membership new sign up 2024 or 2025. Oh, that's a failed payment. I'm going to just do a new one. Nice. Or let's build one with AI. Yeah, this will be good. So press create workflow. I'm just going to go start from scratch because the AI thing will open up anyway in your account. So let's go to new thing. What do you want to do? Ooh, now if, by the way, you don't have this box pop up, this little button here does exactly the same thing. I'll make this box pop up for you, okay? All I'm going to say is I run a monthly membership called the Legends Lab. I would like to send an email every 30 days that will simply just remind the students that there are upcoming workshops and training and to log into their portal so that they can go to the calendar section and make sure that they check all of the upcoming events in that calendar section, and also please include their magic link so that it's really easy for them to log in. Please also include their email so that they make sure they log in with the correct email address. Please also remind them that if they can't log in, they need to press reset password because we don't store anyone's passwords. Please include anything else in that email. Then simply have a wait step for 28 days and just loop it round in a circle continuously. Let's see what it does, shall we? So I've popped that in. Do I just press go? Oh, what do we go and make, everyone? A pina colada. Workflows are building themselves. Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay. Generating your workflow. Nice. Let's give it a go. By the way, you might want to take a photo of that prompt if you like. Feel free to grab your phone and take a picture of it before it quickly disappears. Grab your phone, grab your phone. I'm going to do a cool face. Did you get that one? Did you get it? All right. I don't know how long this is going to take. It feels like it's taken a while. At least you're all having a break from my voice for a minute. Okay, what's this done? Oh, it hasn't done a loop for us. All right, so we've got a new sign up for the Legends Lab. Nice. We send them their welcome email or their reminder email, because remember they're already going to be in the order confirmation, so they've already received their hello and instructions. Hello, we're excited to remind you about the upcoming workshops and training in the Legends Lab. To view of your upcoming events, please access your member portal. Oh my God, wow, it's actually put the proper link in there. So this URL that you see here, the membership contact login URL, that is literally that contact link. For your verification, your registered email address is blur, so it's actually going to fill in their proper email address. And awesome. So if you've got any problems, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm just going to, is this a reminder loop? I'm going to delete this step because it's done it wrong. So what we want to have here, sorry, let me get rid of this. Delete action. Yes, delete. What we want to have only is someone's bought the thing, and here's the reminder email. Then we have the step here, wait for 28 days. So that's all it needs to do, wait for 28 days. The only thing we need to do next is something called a go-to. So type in go-to, and let me move our heads out of the way over here. Let's put you over there. Go-to, save action. Where do we want to go to? Back to the email. So now what we've done is we've created this little loop. They've signed up for the thing, they got their welcome email, we wait for 28 days, and then it just loops back around and sends them that reminder email again. Don't forget, you've got new things coming up this month, wait for 28 days, and it just keeps looping over and over again. Now, because this is a membership email, this will keep looping and they will stay in this workflow. Let's call this a membership monthly reminder sequence. They will stay in this workflow until they're either manually removed or until another automation removes them. So let's pretend now with a membership, somebody might cancel. We need to remove them from this monthly reminder. So we use automation to do that too. So inside your account, you may or may not have, I might have to double check these, there is another workflow template, or should be, called membership subscription cancellation. In fact, I'm not sure if that is in your accounts, but Leave that with me. I'll see what I can do for you. Basically, this workflow is if somebody has submitted the cancellation form, and I do recommend that's the trigger that you have. If somebody wants to cancel your thing, make them fill in a form, because then them submitting the form will trigger the cancellation workflow. So I did do an example up here where it connects to your Stripe as well. If their Stripe account is overdue or it's bounced or their card has bounced, you can also trigger this workflow to go off. But generally speaking, your SOP in your business, your standard operating procedure should be when somebody asks to cancel a membership, they must fill in this form. Send them to a Techmatics form, them submitting it will then go bing. Okay, they've cancelled their membership. Here's an email that we send to the client that literally would just say, oh no, first name, I'm so sorry to see you go. Devastated you're no longer with us. Please come back anytime. Can't wait to see you come back. Just to confirm, we've received a cancellation request. We'll get that cancelled immediately. Obviously, you're going to have to go into Stripe and cancel their membership. But here, you can add a note to the record. Customer note, this person has cancelled their membership. Cool. Then you have an automated action to remove their access to any courses. So you can say, please automatically remove their access to Boing Boing. Please remove their access to any communities, move them to a different stage in your customer journey, and then end the workflow. The other thing we want to do is remove them from that reminder sequence. Yeah. So here's how you do that. I'm going to press add an action, and I'm going to type in workflow, and we're going to remove them from a workflow. And we're going to remove them from the workflow called reminder sequence, which probably won't have saved in here yet. Monthly reminder sequence, where are you? Membership monthly reminder sequence, there it is. So now we've told the system, because they've filled in the cancellation form, we've done tags, we've had notes, we've removed their access from everything, and we've now, final step, removed them from the reminder sequence. All done on complete autopilot. Wow. You could also add notes to a staff member. So one thing I do here is, because my beautiful Febby will go in and make sure that Stripe's cancelled so that person no longer gets charged. So absolutely anywhere in the workflow, doesn't matter where. The last thing I do or that I add is what's called an internal notification. So we send an internal notification. Let's say it's by email. It's going to be from Sarah's system. And my email address, obviously type that in there, sarah@sarahcordiner.com. We're going to send it to a specific user, and that specific user is Febby. And the subject is contact full name has cancelled their membership. Remove from Stripe ASAP. Or you could put urgent or whatever you want to put in there. And then in here, I'm literally just going to write, hi, Febby, this particular person has just submitted the cancellation form for the Legends Lab. Please make sure that you have removed them or cancelled their subscription in Stripe. So there you go. It's just literally a bit of text that will go straight to Febby. So now I can just press save. So now that internal notification is included in the workflow as well. Bam. You're sipping pina coladas. Is that cool? Is it cool? It's cool. So again, please hire a tech expert for $50. They can just help you get that stuff set up.